Hello my fellow gamers and welcome back to our Total War Warhammer 2 tournament live stream. Gotta say, I don't feel as adequate after seeing the Ever Chosen this weekend. It's just, how can I compete with that? Just sheer awesomeness. Do comment if you guys saw it as well. I was watching it. I was meant to do a live stream during this weekend and then someone said Ever Chosen's on. Okay, I won't bother. I just won't bother. So just checking everything is in working order. It does appear to be so. Go into the replays and oh, we've got like over 50 games to do yet, guys. I mean, look at it all. There's just so many games, so little time. Welcome to everyone who is watching. Everyone in the chat, do say hi if you're there. Don't feel ashamed or anything. I mean, we've got some crazy old man on there so far who's cracking bad Tomb King jokes. So anything is an improvement from that. Seriously, anything. Just what we're going to do, well, we've only got 2 games for this, but we're going to go from the top and we're just going to work our way through because, yeah, just try and knock through as many as we can. So we'll start straight away with Dwarfs versus Betonia. So, Betonia, 4 units of men-at-arms with shields, 5 foot squires and 2 Royal Hippogriff Knights. With some peasants as backup. They've got the king. And what type of damsel there? Come on, work with me here. Damsel of life. Well, here we got 4 dwarf warriors, 2 longbeards, 2 troll slayers, 4 quarriers, an organ gun, iron drakes. That's probably, yeah, iron smith thingy mabob. And the white dwarf himself. Yes, I did remember to announce it on my own Discord. I did put it on my Discord. I did do that. I remembered. I think. Did I? Callum, where are you? To confirm that I did. No, I did do it. I did it on a few Discords, actually. So, yeah, should be a good start to the evening. I'm feeling pumped. I don't know about you guys. You know, good Monday day. Monday? I was going to say a Monday day then. So we're gonna slow it down a bit. Slow it down. So I've got the Royal Hippogriff Knights here at the back. The king on his flying griffin as well, with his flaming sword of doom. He has been given the sword of the lion shield, stand your ground, foe seeker, beloved son of Betonia, the lady's champion, the blessing of the lady, and encourage. And where's the damsel? Oh, damsel. You didn't see it? Oh dear. Check it on there. Should be on there in the general chat. So again, live with the Power Stone, Regrowth, Earth Blood, Life Balloon. You know, classic. We know that. Do have some men-at-arms with shields hidden over there. Got sneaky slayers over here. And yeah, so we got a Runesmith who has just got Rune of Wrath and Ruin. And the Hammer of Kraz. And then we've got over here the White Dwarf himself next to the Organ Guns. And he's been given the Rune Axe of Grumbador, Flesh Bomb, Grumbador Has No Fear, and Rune Helm of Sufbar. Yeah, that. Oh, they haven't. Have they? I mean, I did a 2-hour announcement, and then I did an announcement saying I'm now live streaming. They didn't... I'm going to have to check this now. They didn't... Those two in the bickering... Yeah, no, they've hidden it, haven't they? Unbelievable. This is what I have to work with. Yeah, no, it's Imperium and Chaos at it again. So anyway, let's pay attention. Organ Guns getting some good shots on the men-at-arms. Though, to be honest, they probably want to focus on the foot squads if I was them. Peasants, though, getting shot in the face, doing what they kind of do all the time. But yeah, foot squads are now moving in. The men-at-arms, these guys have shields as well. So they can take these shots. That's the thing. If they get shot by the quarters, they can take the shots. They're not that bothered. Over here, yeah, as you can see, the Royal Hippogriff Knights, some men-at-arms, and the damsel have moved onto the right flank. Yeah, so of course they need to. Well, I say they need to fall back. They can handle themselves. They do have shields and axes, and there are only peasants charging in. Now we've got the dwarf wars coming in. What's going on here? We do have the men-at-arms with shields. Have spotted the Slayers, so I'm not sure what the Slayers are going to do about that. Yeah, War Hippogriff Knights coming in now. Looking rather splendid. In comes, yep, against Iron Drakes. We've got the King charging in here, but you got to be careful because there are Slayers here. But he's just dropped the Sword of Corone on them, so melee defense and armor has dropped. In comes the White Dwarf as well. Getting some good hits in there. But look at this, double Royal Hippogriff Knights charging in, destroying their quarters and moving along nicely. And good news, Chaos is here. Welcome, Chaos Berserker. Got the Royal Hippogriff Knights moving in onto the organ guns. Hopefully we have some Chaos games in this one. Peasants have rallied. The main front line, they definitely outnumber them by quite a bit. And in comes the King straight in there with the Sword of Chrome being dropped once again. Smashing them to bits. And on this flank, it looks like the Dwarves are actually being beaten. Got Slayers are dealing with the men-at-arms over there. The War Hippogriff Knights been a real pain for the Dwarves to deal with. Slowly but surely, though, getting that good stride. Even the damsels getting involved. Look at this, straight into the flank there. These men-at-arms, foot squires getting into the long bit. These quarters are not having a good time, but there are Slayers sat there, so that might have not been the best friend. But now they're charging into the quarters here and the organ gun. They want to shut the organ gun down as quickly as possible. Got some men-at-arms breaking there, but that's not a big deal. We do have some squires here to sit there. They need to get involved. They could swing around so easily and get into the back of them. Damsel get involved, but she is getting sniped by the quarters, which isn't great. Great warm-up game we got going. That flank has now been beaten, so now the foot squires could swing around and get a chain effect going here. The foot squires over there have been beaten by Slayers, so now we know Slayers can be But yeah, now getting a good surround here. The Royal Hippogriff Knights are taking a real beating. That's because they're in with Slayers. Why would you send them in against Slayers? What are you thinking? And the damsel has been chased off, but she has just rallied again, but she did get chased off. Where's the King? The King's moved over to the front. This is where he should be mostly focusing. Rear charging into the front, breaking the dwarf line, so then all this infantry can get in and smash him. That runesmith needs to go. Desperately needs to go. Do have some dwarf wars. They've shattered. Oh dear. They're going to have to take the oath with the Slayer then, aren't they? The Royal Hippogriff Knights coming back in. Sighting for the lady. I feel like a sneeze is going to come on. But slowly, surely, they are wiping them out on this flank. And this front has been beaten. Royal Hippogriff Knights charging on the organ gun. The moment it was undefended, absolutely smashed them. The King helped smashing the front line. The White Dwarf himself charging in to deal with the foot squires. This flank's starting to collapse now. Even the long bins of great weapons are starting to collapse, and the Royal Hippogriff Knights are making sure of that. Need to get in the back of those quarters because they are shooting the King. You know, and some people may take offense to that. Oh, she's quite bad shape. 400 health. Slayers from this battle finally coming, but behind them, the foot squires they beat are coming back in as well. Got more foot squires coming in. At last, these dwarf warriors are broken. So now all these peasants and foot squires are going to be free to swing in here and deal with the quarters. And the Royal Hippogriff Knights coming in as well to deal with that. Do have the Iron Drakes to worry about. But oh, look at that. So elegant how they squash into them. Just, yeah. It's not looking great. The dwarves seem to be struggling a bit. Got more dwarf units shattering. The King going in there, doing this fancy ability, smashing that runesmith over and over again in the face. The foot squires actually just completely ignoring him, which is probably the best call. And go for the quarters, smash them down. Yeah, look at all this infantry starting to go now for all the dwarf. Balance power is slightly in Petonia's favour. Yeah, it's not looking great. The White Dwarf is desperately trying to hold the line. But there's just more and more foot squires getting through the line, smashing into the flank. This is not looking good. Flash bomb has been dropped, so that melee defense has now been dropped as well. But as you can see on this flank, even the runesmith has broken now. How much health has he got? Because I think 430. I think the King's got to try and take him out, or is he going to move on? That's an interesting way to go after him. But you know what? Whatever works. If it works, takes him. There we go. He's been shattered. That flank's been shattered. Badge power hugely in the Bretonnians' favour now. Organ gun crew quickly trying to get to the organ guns to get those few shots up with the quarters, try and cover them. And yeah, it looks like Bretonnia is smashing the dwarves in this one. We do have some guys breaking, but the thing is, Bretonnia's just breaking. The dwarves are shattering, so they're not coming back, which is a bit of a problem. But there is a lot of Bretonnia wavering now. Look at this. There's a lot of white flags for Bretonnia, but the organ gun's now been shattered, and the Royal Hippogriff Knights and the King doing a fantastic job, smashing its unit, making them shatter, move on to the next one, move to the next one, and yeah, just slowly but surely smashing them all down. Quarters are now breaking. Organ guns shattered, it's all breaking. But so is a lot of Bretonnia, but yeah, now they're all starting to rally now. You can see on the side there, all these messages saying you always are rallying. We've got Longbeards, the Great Weapons, and the White Dwarf coming in to help with these armed slayers. Which, of course, most of this will not break. While the rest could be shattered, they won't break. Balance power, though, hugely in the Bretonnia's favour. Where's the damsel? Did she... Ah, there she is. I mean, she's only got... Well, she actually hasn't taken any damage since we last saw her. But look, this core group are actually holding on. Oh! The White Dwarf's terrified away, guys! Oh dear! Oh dear, oh dear! The King has unshattered the White... Oh dear, that's... Dwarf players, don't look. Yeah, go on another channel or something. That is not pretty. And now the only ones that are left are the Slayers. There is 3 left there. That one Slayer here... This is all that's left for the dwarfs. Yeah, 4 Slayers. And his head's come off. See that? He took a struck before he fell, but yeah, that's it. And what's going on in the chat? I don't know. I think Chaos Berserker and Cannon Y are at it again. Honestly. But there's a fantastic game. Good armies. It was just the Bretonnians just focused purely on infantry and just smashed through. And with the Royal Hippogriff Knights and the King on a Griffin, they could pick their fights, go through, and pick who they needed to fight against and win, and then moved on and on and on. So fantastic. Let's check out the chat. We got Cannon, we got Berserker, XMT Wicked is here for the cheese. Evan is here. Welcome. And I feel as if there was no Discord notification. There was a Discord. Right, I'm going to go on my Discord. I'm going to have to do this, guys. Darby losing against Bretonnia. Yeah, no, in the general chat, guys, there was a notification. I used the hair tag, so it was anyone that was online at the time. And then we had Gerardo7 join us. And then Callum jumped in, then Berserker came in, and that was kind of it. It was actually thanks to Old Man jumping in. And Tony the Booze has joined our Discord as well, which is fantastic. And they're just there, could keep firing without his head. It's true. It's true. Welcome, Seawolf. It's good to see you. Haven't seen you in a while, actually. So that game can now go. And we're just going to work our way through. So we've got Kamikaze of Tomb Kings versus Seeker.Entity as the Empire. Let's have a look then. We've got 2 of the Nakakara warriors, the Scorpion Legion, that's it. A couple of Tomb Guard here. We've got Tomb Guard of Hellbirds, the Regiment of Renown, some Light Cavalry, some Arch Cavalry, some Karen, Ushabti, the Close Combat ones. And on the other side, we've got the Emperor with a Light Wizard, a Warrior Priest, 4 Spearmen, 2 Hellbirds, 3 Great Swords, 2 Handgunners, and 2 Cannons. You can cut their heads up, but they can't really get much shorter. Well, the thing is, Cadam, if I use the everyone every time, people might start getting fed up and not want to see it. I thought the everyone would actually work better. But we're being distracted here. So, yes, you got... Oh, look at this, guys. Immediately, we've got the Skeleton Horseman Archers in a beautiful position here to get some free shots on the Spearmen. But the Spearmen do have shields. So, I mean, waving your hand in the air and having the spear to one side, sword to one side isn't going to help. but it's there. So anyway, let's have a look. The Emperor, Karl Franz himself, is actually just on horse. He does have Galmaraz and the Runefang. And Stand Your Ground, Foe Seeker and Courage. Beside him we have the Light Wizard, the Power Stone, the Time Warp, Net, and Faz Protection, as well as Exorcism. Yes, that is worth it. Yeah, Tomb King's undead. I had to think about that. Do have a couple units of cannons here, and they're being guarded by this Warrior Priest on horseback as well. Shield of Faith, Hammer of Sigmar, Benediction, and Banner of Eternal Flame. Affects allies in range, fire damage, 6 weapon damage. Hang on, does that mean? Oh, it's only in melee. Oh, that's unfortunate. Oh, wait, no, I'm looking at the wrong... So, yes, having the Warrior Priest there makes these cannonballs fire. And they're Tomb Kings, which are... take damage... So, all these ranged units... Oh, that's clever. I like that. That's good. So, yeah, all that range stuff has got fire damage. Over here, we do have the 2 characters. So, such of them pairs by himself. Again, on horseback. No big monsters. Everyone's on horse. But yeah, he's got all of the abilities. He's got the the Blessed Blade of Petra, the Invocation of Vengeance, the Invocation of Protection, the Invocation of Cursed Blade, on the Udin Wheel, the Restless Dead, the Curse. Oh, and that's it. We also have a Tomb Prince on horseback with Blade of Satep, the Tomb Strike, Guardian, Curse of Zaf. Is there anything else I need to know about? They got the, yeah, the Scorpion Legion over here. Over there, we got 2 units of Carrion, probably there to deal with any, nuisance. And at the back, oh, got normal Skeleton Horsemen at the back here, beautifully positioned to go wherever they need. So, yeah, I think that's everything. Yeah, it was only 2 of the birds, wasn't it? So we shall begin. And the thing is, really, the Tomb Kings have got to come to the Empire. And the Empire, look, both halberdiers are guarding the Great Cannon. So these guys won't be able to do much at this point. We do have some sealed shots here, but I really wouldn't worry about it. These spears are actually moving up, though, which is interesting. Enemy troops. There's a few more Tomb Kings than there is Empire. We do have to be careful. These Naraka warriors will literally just absolutely hack through these spearmen. It's going to be messy. These guys are doing a fantastic job. Don't know what's going on with the camera there, but they have spotted the Empire leadership. So they might start... Oh, no, they're going for the cannons now. Cannons are coming in. The main line has now engaged. So we got Tomb Guard against Spear. Remember, these are... There's pretty much no basic infantry here. You've got the Naraka warriors, which are the anti-infantry, and then you've got Tomb Guard, which are all that armor piercing. What's going on? Oh, they've been netted. But is anyone going to take the advantage of that? Because they're just sat there shooting. The Carrions are doing a great job trying to disturb the handgunners and that. But the Royal Priest is in there, giving them the Hammer of Sigmar and Shield of Faith, smashing them. See, the Carrions are being absolutely smashed to bits. Oh, the Spearmen are only just starting to move, but now the Horsemen are coming in. The main battle is joined. Look, we got a duel. The Emperor versus Cetra. This is huge. The Great Swords are smashing through the Naraka warriors, breaking them, but we do have the Skeleton Horsemen now. But the Empire do have this core here with the Warrior Priest, the Wizard, the Handgunners. But nope, well I say that, Skeleton Horsemen just got into the middle of the Handgunners now. The front line though, we do have some of the Spearmen running. That is expected when against Tomb Guard. In the centre we also have the, oh, the Capra Guard. Yeah, the Regiment of Renown. There goes the first regen for the Tomb Kings. Great Swords over. The Emperor's been slain! Cetra and the Tomb Prince have slain the Emperor, his body laying there going cold, and immediately the Empire main line is starting to crumble. Banch power is slowly going into the favour there. Usurpti, oh, they do have great bows, didn't realise that. The Scorpion Legion, now they know there's no snaggins, are coming in here. And of course got the Skeleton Horsemen as well coming in, the Grey Cannons going, the Warrior Priest desperately trying to hold his line. But now the Emperor's fallen and the front line's going. These Tomb Kings can just go where they please. They don't have to care. As you can see, we've got guys chasing down the Empire that are running. That is not good. There we go. The last result. Well, there's one group of resistance over here who are actually winning against the Tomb Guard. But I suspect that won't be for long. The cannons now out of order. The Light Wizards left trying to get what he can. The warrior priest, though, he's trying to push forward, but I really can't see the Empire being able to recover from that. Second recovery's going down, regeneration. So, well, the Empire getting weaker and the morale shattering. The Tomb Kings are actually just heathen at this point. Not good, though. All this Empire can rally as long as there's... Uh-oh. Uh-oh, the Tomb Prince has got the priest... the Light Wizard, he's going after him. Cetra, though, has taken quite a bit of damage. He's only got just over 1,000 health left. If the priest went after him, maybe, could do some damage before they get some more heathen. But no, he's now waving. Even though the Shield of Faith being dropped, we've got some hangers. Look at this massacre going on. This cavalry are having a glorious time here. Yep, there we go. The wizard is gone. The priest is gone. Yeah, everything is broken. And there we go. A win for the Tomb Kings against the Empire. That was some sneakiness. Some real good sneakiness right there. What's going on in the chat then? What's your favourite faction in Warhammer 2? Well, if you don't say Skaven, you have to unsubscribe. So, in this game, fantastic use. The Empire, I thought, had a really good, strong line. But this elite front line of Tomb Kings smashed through the Spearmen. The Great Swords did a great job, but the Emperor was left on his own. So, Cetra and the Tomb Prince, jumped on him and absolutely wiped him out. At which point, the entire thing fell apart. I mean... The Carrion got shut down quickly. The Cavalry, now there was a really weak point early on. The Light Wizard netted them. Great. They're nothing. Literally nothing. You had Spearmen sat there. Nothing. And the Skeleton Horsemen, yeah, they couldn't move, but the Archers, they don't need to move. So, yeah, that is a win to Kamikaze and his Tomb Kings versus the Empire. Very exciting game there. As you see, I am just trying to smash through these now. Not being picky of race. Hang on, we literally just had that, didn't we? No, it's a different player. Kamikaze of the Tomb Kings has to fight the Empire again. Well, we will skip that because we've literally... Oh, there you go. Next round, guys. Vampire Counts, Wars, Chaos. Chaos Berserkers here. We are going to watch this one. Welcome to everyone in the chat. Oh, good grief. What is this? We've got Dragon Ogre Saguth. Kodak Sunny, yes, 3 Chosen, 3 Mordor Horsemasters versus 2 Zombies, 2 Skeleton Spearmen, 2 Graveguard, Blood Knights, I believe they're the Khan Rapes Regiment now, 2 Failbats, a Terrorgeist, a Vampire Lord, well, actually that's from Carston, isn't he? The Dire Wolf Pack, and the Corpse Cart. Yes, this is interesting. So we'll put it in slow-mo. I think I need a new mouse, guys. I think this one's had it. Anyway, we do have Dragon Ogre Saguth here. We have a Chaos Sorcerer on foot, but he is Law of Metal. So he has got the Scroll of Shielding, the Final Transmutation, Searing Doom, Metal Shifting, and Evasion. Then we got good old Kodak Suneater, who has got the Star Crusher, Stand or Die, Lord of Storm, Foe Seeker, and Encourage. Look at this Chosen, and then all these Mordor Horsemasters. That is insane. I mean, they're outnumbered 3-1. Did I see something here? No, I didn't. It was over here I saw them. So we do have, yeah, the Chill Guys, the Hex Wraiths Regiment of Renown there. Look at them. Hang on. Don't he look like the guy from Lord of the Rings with the pointy helmet? Moving on. And yeah, they've got the Dire Pack with them as well. Oh, look at this flying group though with Mumford von Carstone on an Undead Pegasus. And he has got Master of the Black Arch, Raised Dead, the Unification of Nohek, Spirit Leech, Sword of Unholy Power, the Hunger, Life Leeching, Curse of Undepth, Terrorgeist, loads of Fail Badge. We do have the Corpse Cart as well. Oh, and he's got the Fancy Bell as well, yeah. Unholy Lodestone, so replenishes hit points better. Vigor Mortis. Very good. Good regen as well. Was there any other characters for the Tomb Kings? Undead, I mean? Don't think so. So let's get started. Is your Skaven mouse being bad? I think so. I do think I need to order a new one, guys. This one's a bit knacked. So Remind me to do that in Discord. Put in there, shadow, buy new mouse. Any recommendations, let me know. There go Master of the Black Arts, so he's gathering his powers. Forces of Chaos moving in. This is a very, very elite army. What is going on in the chat? I don't know. I think Chaos Berserker's doing really bad rude puns. Yeah, I see what you're doing there, chat. Oh, Spirit Leech dropped on Kodak there. Well, Manfred can just stand on, fly above. There's no problem. Master Horsemaster's coming in there. Oh, that was a nice volley into there. There they're trying to deal with them. Smashing in to the Skeleton Spearmen. Problem is, though, it's interesting that they've set the two lead guys into there. But we do have a charge coming in. Failbirds coming in. But the Chosen of Hellbirds are coming in. And that's going to be a serious problem trying to get past that. But now we've got some more Skeleton Spearmen. And what's great is these guys are complete cannon fodder. They don't need to care. In come the Blood Knights. They quickly realise they've made some bad decisions here. They're going to run. But we've got some zombies kind of just sat there. Terror guys flying over, see if he needs to help. Kodak's taking a nice bit of damage. Oh, that's a nice... and the Blood Knights turn around at the last minute, do a nice bit of damage there. So we got the Generals of Chaos being fought here. There goes probably the Syrian Doomwell. In comes the Chosen, straight against the Graveguard. Oh no, that's the Master of Lightning ability from Sun Eater. Why is Sun Eater? Yeah, got lightning. Questions. But yeah, that Terror guys did a half health. They're smashing them down nicely. And these zombies should get involved just to get in the way. But now we've got the main ability. Chosen going down. We've got a lot of Graveguard crumbling. And also Final Transportation has been dropped on them. The Blight Nuts have been absolutely smashed. So Manfred von Keistein down to half health. Making a run for it. But yeah, these guys get absolutely demolished. Very painful to see. And the front line of the Skeleton Spearmen here is being beaten. The Graveguard holding their line, including the Tiff, which is the zombies regiment for now. Manfred von Keistein healed back up. Now going after the Chaos Sorcerer of Metal. He's only on foot. The Terrorgeist, oh no, that's the Knight, 1,000 health. The Terrorgeist has only got 2,000 though. Kodak has only got 2,000. The Dragon Ogre's doing a lot better. Yeah, so the Terrorgeist is making a run for it. We do have a Scroll of Shielding dropped on him, and Focus Seeker's been dropped as well. Oh, look at them side charging in. That's brave. Now they're going after the corpse car. How's things going on over here? Look, the Horsemasters I have to deal with all the fast of the undead. So we've got the Shieldgeist, we've got the Dire Pack, but they're all being dealt with the Marauder Horsemasters, which is great because, to be fair, they're probably quite cheap. Do have abilities. Oh, there goes the Rain of Death on the Tiff, wiping them out, and they have been broken by... Look, the Chosen are smashing through them. But the Chaos Sorcerer is getting badly beaten, and so... Where are you going, Sonny? With only 800 health left, he has been, like, scared away. But in comes Manfred, trying to, you know, get some hits in. He hasn't got that much health left. Well, Manfred's pretty much at full health again. The undead are rallying. The Chosen have moved in. But now the Chaos Sorcerer of Metal is getting beaten. Another blast attack being here on the undead, but here comes the Shieldgeist straight to the back of the Chosen. Oh, that's going to hurt. That's going to hurt. Oh, Sonny, be careful. You've only got 300 health left. I think even a zombie could take you out at this point. The Marauder Horsemaster's trying to get back because they got abandoned by the faster undead units. Oh, there goes, I believe, Spirit Leech on the Dragon Ogre Sagoth. And it looks like, yeah, he's shattered. He's gone. Bye. So they no longer have magic apart from Kodak, who's only got 300 health. In comes the Marauder Horsemaster, but the Chosen have won this battle now, so they can come in and help. But the Chosen over here have been overrun by the Terrorgeist now, and the Dragon Ogre Sagoth is going to get smashed in if he's not careful. He needs to get out of there. He's got no support. The guys there are being chased. Oh! Oh, they are down! He's down! That must have been a Spirit Leech from Manfred von Keistein has taken down the Sun Eater. And now the Chill Hexes are just running through. Marauder Horsemasters getting pinned in. They're going to get slaughtered if they're not careful. Without Kodak as well leading them. There you go. The Dragon Ogre is making a run for Chosen. Trying to get in there and help. But yeah, Marauder Horsemasters are just gone at this point. And they will shatter. They will get terrified away if they're not careful. Chosen trying to come in and do support. But they've got no magical attacks really, I don't think, to deal with the Shieldgeist. Which is a bit of a problem. Over here, though, the Chosen doing their best to take these out. The Terrorgeist is badly injured, and he can't really regen anymore. And the zombies a bit... Oh, breath attack, though. We got a breath attack, I think, coming down. Or have... No, did it cancel? Doesn't matter, because their chill waves are coming in now. They're dealing with that. The... Montford is trying to get a trophy kill and take out the Sagoth now. He's dealt with Kodak, now he's got to do with that. And Chosen are being absolutely surrounded. I mean, if they could take the corpse cart out, it'd probably help. Already got 500 health. Yeah, a lot of the undead are wavering. And we do have Chosen coming back. Some more Mortar Horsemasters coming back. Some Chosen coming back. Bounce power slightly... Oh dear, he's gone down as well. There's a random horse. I think there's not much Blood Knights left, to be honest. Yeah, but they're starting to crumble. A lot of the stuff is starting to crumble. Then the Terrorgeist. In comes Manfred, though, and he should be able to sort this out. But this Chosen, if their leadership's good, they could hold. And if they can hold, Chaos could break. Sorry, Vampires could break. The Mortar Horsemasters do taking on the Dire Pack if they're ranged attacks, but they immediately start breaking again. That's not good. Hex Wraiths, even they're starting to waver. They've only 400 health left. Can the Chosen hold this, though? I mean, are they... That's them moving fast, apparently. Okay. But yeah, the Terrorgeist is starting to get critical binding. The zombies are crumbling. Manfred is having to get out of there. He's only got 1700 health left. But the Hex Wraiths and that, it looks like they have dealt with the Mortar Horsemasters, which is all that you can expect from them at the moment. They are falling apart, but they're doing a great job trying to hold that. Are we going to get a breath attack? Have we even done any? I don't know. But we've just got the Tiff and zombies going. Oh dear, and they're both going for the weaker Chosen, immediately making them break. But then the Chosen here have turned around and they're now charging after the Terrorgeist. But the Chill Waves are trying to chase them down. Morale is not looking good at the moment for the Warriors of Chaos. Got some Mortar Horsemaster over here. Bounce power is pretty equal, guys. This game is still to play for, because he's only got 672 health left. If they get a few good hits on him, they will destroy him. And the zombies have no chance against Chosen of Hellbirds. They really, really don't. All they can really do is keep cycle charging, really, and hope the zombies hold them in place. 51 zombies there, 51 there. Oh, Master of the Blackouts. In comes the Terrorgeist, though. Their leadership is dropping, but he's got less than 1,000 health left, and the Terrorgeist has only got 300. If they can focus on the big characters, they can take them out, and the zombies with them would be easy to deal with. Oh, Spirit Leech has been dropped on both of them. That's going to do so much. Terrorgeist has fallen, though. Okay, so we have Spirit Leech dropped, and we've got Mortar Horsemasters coming in and dealing with the Dire Pack, trying to wipe them out. Yeah, Manfred's trying to hold these group of zombies together, but the Chosen just aren't going down. Look, he's having to pull back now with less than 1,000 health, and he's pretty much reached his regen cap, I believe. But, oh no, that's it. The Horsemasters have gone. The Dire Pack are now coming in to deal, and they will get a beautiful rear charge in there. Good flank charge there by Manfred. We've got 71 Warriors of Chaos against 66 undead. Oh no, they're starting to waver though, and here comes the Dire Pack. This is not what Chaos need. They need to hold their ground. But they are exhausted. But if they can beat Manfred, how much he's got? 500 health. They need to focus everything on Manfred. The normal zombies have gone. It's just a Tiff, and there's only 33 of them left. Manfred has started to... Oh, and the Dire Pack's just... Hang on, the zombies have gone. Chaos have done it. Chaos have held their ground and smashed the vampire camps to the ground. Wow, that is insane. Chosen for Chaos. Look how many kills they got. Unbelievable. That could have gone either way. The undead, I think the biggest loss there at the end was the Terrorgeist. Because suddenly they lost their real punch power. The zombies were just holding them, and Manfred was so low on health that, yeah, that was insane. All of the hype, guys. That was a fantastic game there. Well played by both players. I think everyone in the chat will agree. Both performed fantastic. I thought the Vampire Camps did a fantastic job dealing with all this shenanigans here and the big guys at the back. But yeah, so what a fan... What do you expect from Chosen? You've got a point. You've got a point. That was... I think they're going to be all blessed now, Berserker. I really do. We got Fat Ass Frodo in the chat. Is anybody else in the chat I've missed? Anybody else? Remember, you can just say hi. 1 kill in the Blood Knights. Was that it? Missed that. They got shot down really quick, didn't they, by the big guys? So that was really good. Yeah, so remove that. Vampire Couch versus Tomb Kings. We've kind of had quite a bit of undead already. There we go. Dark Elves versus Lizard Men. So we're getting Group A done. It's funny to see Mr. with just the right name. Right, so we got a lot of skinks. We have some Saurus Warriors. We've got 2 skink chiefs. Lord Master Mundi with Temple Guard, lots of Code Wombs and Horned Wombs. And this one, we've just got a standard Dark Elf Lord with some Dread Spears, Witch Elves, Dark... Oh, they're the Dark Riders. We've got a War Hydra. Oh, that's the Regiment of Land. That's the Shield one, isn't it? Some Harpies. Oh, that should be good. We've got a Chilled one on a desert. That makes sense. So, on the flank here, we've got Horned Wombs and Code 1 Spear Riders. I expect the same on the other flank. Yep. We have got 2 Skink Chiefs, both on Pterodons. So they do have Drop Rocks and Cold Blooded. And that's all they both have, because they're just there. That's for safe, for support, and for sniping. Lord Mazdamundi himself, looking rather good. I mean, he looks rather sleepy at the moment, but I'm sure he'll wake up at some point. Are your eyes even open? I think he's going to wake up shortly. So anyway, he's got Ruination of Cities, Banishment, Shield of the Old Ones, Apophysis, Curse of the Midnight Wind, Harmonic Convergence, Net of Amatok, and Cold Blooded, as well as Sunbar Standard, and Greater Arcane Conduct. The Dark Elves? What's he doing over here? We have a Dreadlord, Sword and Crossbow on a Pegasus, right in the far corner, and he's got Volley of Dark Arrows, the Guiding Eye, Loose, and Murderous Pass, of course, yeah. Over here, though, we have got Dread Spears. We have got the Sisters of Sigyndoon, the Witch Elves, Regiment Renowned. We have a Sorceress of Beasts, who has got the Transformation of Cadon, Flock of Doom, Darkstar Cloak. She don't look like she's wearing anything, let alone maybe the bit at the front, the loincloth's the cloak. And Wild Heart. Does that mean he's got 2? Yeah, Sorceress of Death on horseback. And she has been given Spirit Leech and Life Leeching. Oh, so guys, look at this. The Chill of Suntar. The War Hydra Regiment of Renowned. Ooh. And behind him, we have the Hellbronari. Dreadspears Regiment of Renown with fabulous pinks. Looks great. So, very interesting choice there. Oh, and over here we do have the Raven Heralds. So these are Pegasus Riders with repeater crossbows. And then you've got Dark Riders with... This is powerful. That is a lot of harassment. And we got some Harpies as well. Fortunately, Lizardmen don't have much, I don't think, to counter that. But we'll play. Getting there. I'm not sure why this guy isn't here. He's now quickly trying to go forward. Maybe he was expecting some sneaky hiding, but the Lizardmen, they're not into that. So on each flank, we have Skin Cohorts, and then the centre, the Temple Guard, and the Saurus Warriors with shields. But the cavalry are being pushed back by these Harpies. Oh, got some shots going off, picking off some of the Harpies. But these are quite cheap. No one's really bothered about them. And look, the Skinks see that come over the hill and go, you know what? Nah. We'll go back. And I mean, look, they're going to... Oh, don't let Lord Master Mundi get in the way. Oh, the shots. Now these guys are coming in as well, the Code Wombs and the Horned Wombs. But they haven't got skirmish on. They get charged by the Lizardmen Cavalry and Net of Amatok. But they weren't moving anyway. That is not good. But he took a lot of damage. He's got a Spirit Leech on him. And look, these Witch Elves immediately scattered the Skin Cohorts. Just boom, gone. And they haven't even sent in the big guys yet. Harpies, they are getting beaten by the Skink Chiefs, but it's keeping them busy in the meantime. Where's the cavalry on this side? Ah, they've all moved in. So all the cavalry's now moved over here. And Ruinations of Cities being dropped. Get some good hits there. But yeah, these guys, they're going after Master Mundi. Look, he is nearly dead. 2,000 health. He's got the Sisters of, what was it? Sisters of the Singing Doom going after him. The Chill Hydra's coming in, dealing with the cavalry. Oh, Dark Riders have already become shattered. This is insane. But oh, the boat's going down. I can't see how much health he's got. 1,000. He's starting to waver. The Dark Elves are dominating this, it feels like. I mean, the only bit of resistance is this bit here. Oh, a banishment's been dropped, guys. And oh, it's going along the lines. Curse of the Midnight Wind as well has been dropped, so they're slowly smashing through them. But they really... oh, the Harpies people. Master Mundi's on his own. But the Skink Chiefs are dealing with the Raven Heralds, and the cavalry are dealing... Sisters of the Singing Doom have been broken. The Dreadlord's coming in to deal with... oh no, they're all charging into him. He's got just under 1,500 health left. The Dark Elves holding this bit of a power here with the Sorceress in the middle. Over here, I believe... yeah, look. They're actually winning. The Sorceress of Death is helping the Chillwind, and the Feral Manticle's been summoned and scared off the Horned Ones, Code Ones. Where's Lord Master Mundi? Desperately trying to get Code One Spirit Eyes to protect him. He's only got 728 health left. Even the Skink Chiefs are just throwing themselves in the way here, trying to protect what they can. But we do have the Dark Riders here, doing some fantastic damage on them. The Code Ones and the Horned Ones are rallying. They've shattered now, and understandably, oh dear. Skink Chief's been chased off by the Harpies. This means the Dreadlord with the sword and crossbow is just sat there. Lord Master Mundi with only 500 health just sat in front of him. He's starting to waver. Cavalry trying to win this front. If they can win this, Lizardman might be able to put back. But he's broken. He's actually broken. The Raven Heralds are now dealing with the Skink Chief. And he's down! Lord Master Mundi's been sniped by the Dreadlord of his crossbow and a fury. I believe that was Fury of Arrows. Now he's coming in to deal with this last Skink Chief. The balance of power in the Dark Elves' favour. Look, the main line's now starting to break. Another Feral Manticle has been summoned just as one falls. The other one comes in. That must be frustrating for the Lizardman to try and deal with. But slowly, as you see, the Dark Elves are dominating this front. I think straight off the bat, they've done a fantastic job. Skink Chief's now being chased off. The Raven Heralds can now just go where they please. But of course, the Lizardmen will try to hold best they can, but they are being smashed back because there is a there's a War Hydra in there. You don't see him often, but it's good to see him. And he stands out because he's nice and blue. There you go, the Raven Heralds now getting some good back shots in. Dark Elf Infantry, the Dread Spears, they are starting to break though because they've been holding that line the entire way so far, alone pretty much. Yeah, but look, where are you going? Get back here. Get back in there. You guys will start fleeing if you don't, but I think it's going to be alright. Yeah, most of them are either rampaging or fleeing. I desperately need a drink. I don't know if it's the commentary or just the hot weather on this map, but slowly the balance power. But the Lizardmen are giving it their all. Because you never know, they might somehow get these guys to break. There is a lot of guys wavering now because they've taken so much damage. If that damn guy was here, they wouldn't be going. I mean, the Skinks nearly at half health, just breaking because of their leadership. And we do have the Swords Wars and Skink Hordes there. We've got some Code Ones of Spears there. Over here, yep, Temple Guard in the thick of it. There's some Horned Ones coming in, dealing damage. That Chillwind Hydra is just not having any of it. He couldn't care. Sorceress of Death is getting a run for it, but the Dreadlords needs to get in there because he's got the repeat crossbow. He can just, you know, shoot them and give his leadership. But I think this might be it. The Hydra, he's rampaged, and yeah, it looks like it was starting to break. Over here, we do have the, oh, what are they? Dread Speed, Dread Remove Renowned. Holding all this and breaking them. And there we go, guys. I think we have a win to the Dark Elves against the Lizardmen. Fantastic play there by the Dark Elves. Not coming in here with the cavalry, sniping them. Absolutely brilliant. Just checking on the chat. Don't look on the Discord just in case. Why shouldn't I look at the Discord? What are you doing? Oh, old man. No. No, so yeah. As much as I like this build, it just couldn't stand up against that. And they just got swamped. And Mazdamundi just got sniped so easily. Squig Boss Mad Knobs is in the chat. Welcome. We've got Zachary Sains in there. That is brilliant. Welcome everyone in the chat. If you haven't said hi already, do so. We have a great community of people here, apart from Callum and Chaos Berserker. Callum will try and make you into a Imperial Zealot, and Chaos Berserker will try and make you into Berserker. So just be careful of them too. Everyone else you're fine with. Sea Wolf is still trying to work out. But anyway, yeah, Dark Elves absolutely overran the Lizardmen there. And as you saw, the front line, like the Skinks, just broke as soon as the infantry came in. And the fact that even the heavy infantry of the Dark Elves didn't have to get involved till later, because the front line and all the cavalry did a fantastic job. Please and thank you. Cast one of my games. Archery 11. What's up, guys? How did I just now find this? Welcome. You're new to the channel, my friend. Good to see you. Literally smashing through 100 replays. Zachary saying, what was your... Were you in the tournament then? And if so... What was your name on here again? And I'll see if I can find it. Zach Bates, that's it. Okay, let's have a look then. Do you know what group you were in? AC Zach. Oh, okay, yeah. There we go. Greenskins against Dwarves. Here we go. Zach Basin, who is in the chat, is of the Greenskins. This is going to be a challenge. He has got Wazark. He has got a Goblin Big Boss. Nasty Skokas, some Night Goblins Regiment Renowned, 3 Black Orcs, 2 Orc Archers, some Squigs, some Wolf Riders, and of course the Rusty Arrows against a Rune Lord. Miners of Blasting Chargers. Dwarf Warriors. They are warriors, aren't they? Or they're Longbeards. Can't remember now. Iron Breakers, by the looks of it. No, Iron Hammers, aren't they? The Dragonback Slayers, some Iron Drake's Cannon. Yeah, some Rangers. Very nice. And a Gyrocopter as well. And this is an interesting one. Steps of Issa. Actually very interesting maps. Why? Because this one is like a giant arena where you've got this raised bit and you've got this water flickering water pit of doom. What are the Greenskins doing? Guys, look at this Greenskin deployment. Look at this. And the Dwarfs on the hill. To be fair, against this deployment, can you blame them? I don't. So let's have a look. What were they? Are they Dwarf Warriors? Were they the Longbeards of Axis? I thought they were. I didn't recognise the icon. Most people take them with Longbeard. Great weapons. But here we go. We've got the Rune Lord with his bucket as a helmet. And he's just got the Master Rune of Wrath and Ruin. But that's it. Actually, he's always got. Is there no other characters? Am I going mad? Is that... I think that was it, weren't it? Well, the Greenskins... We've got... Where's the General? Here he is. Wazarg. On his mighty pig. Leading the way. He has got Warg. He has got Get Back Here. Here we go. Doomwood Spire. Squiggith Beast. Warpaint of Wazark. And a Power of the Warg. Very nice there. And we did have some Generals, I believe. But look at all this. Got Nasty Skokers on the flank. We got the Night Goblin Squig Hub. We got some Goblin Wolf Riders in the corner there. And, oh, there's the Gyrocopter there. Just standard one. So we had some Goblin Bosses. Maybe I'm just going mad, but I'm sure I saw something like Shaman or something. Maybe I'm just going mad, or maybe he's so sneaky I can't see him. Anyone see him? No? I'm sure we'll see him at some point. Oh, there he is, there he is, there he is. I told you he's been sneaky. He's on foot, hidden in the woods. Where are you? There you are. And he has got the Madcap Mushrooms, Wand of Jet, Itchy Nuisance, Sneaky Stabbing. Yeah, there we go. I knew he'd be there somewhere. But this is going to be a very difficult position for them to storm. They have got Rangers. They've got Iron Drugs' Troll Hammer torpedoes. They've got miners and blasting charges. So, yeah, it should be interesting, but the Greenskins are moving in a stronger position on this flank. Got the Black Hawks coming in the flank. We do have some guys at the back as well. They are expecting some sneaky goblin nuisance going on here. There's none here, though. Gyrocopters on the wrong side. Because the Wolves are on this side. I think it's just the one unit. Yeah, they're coming in very fast, though. In comes the mighty cannon. And I like these points in the battle, because you can just get good shots. I mean, look at that beautiful view. I mean, they could shoot the goblins and destroy that horrible high elf town in the same place. I mean, that's just dwarf efficiency, guys. Fantastic. These dwarfs are going to have a problem, though. They're going to have to be fast. They're going to have to strike as one. And they're going to have to really push to try and get past this. Because, yeah, as you can see, look, Nasty Skulkers already been pushed away by the Rangers. Got some Longbeards here, kind of attracting some fire from the Rusty Arrows. And some Orc Arrow boys. But I am worried. The dwarf... Oh, here comes the Squigs into the flank, and the Miners are blasting charges. Doing a nice bit of damage here. The Slayers are now getting involved there. The Orcs' main line is coming. But look at this as well. Nice Skulkers are now coming in on the side there. And the Squigs are doing a great job holding them. But the Black Orcs have got to move faster. They've got to get in there. Because look at these blasting charges coming in. Smashing them to bits. Oh, look at this. Straight to the flank of them. That's the thrown out and cannons are firing. But now we've got the Night Goblins in there. The Warlord's Boys, which are unbreakable. No, the Squigs have stopped. They need a charge. Don't stop. Get in there. There we go. Straight to the Longbeards. Got the Nasty Skulkers getting in as well. We've got the Squigs going in the back. Warg has been initialized. And the Black Orcs are getting in there with the Rusty Arrow Boys. Night Goblins in there as well. But yeah, and Wazog's in there breaking the Miners, but unfortunately the Squig Hoppers are doing a run for it. Dragonback Slayer's getting in there, but the Warlord Boys, remember, they're unbreakable. And the Black Orcs are coming in here. There's a lot to try and keep hold of here. Let's just slow it down. Breathe. So we've got the Goblin Wolf Riders on the flank here. Where's the Gyrocopters? The Gyrocopters are nowhere to be seen. They're too busy chasing some Nasty Skulkers down. Really inefficient use, I think, there. They should be getting back here. We've got Miners that are breaking. Here we've got UFO Raiders. So, yeah, Rangers are great weapons. Being chased off the field and being shot in the back by the Orc Arrow Boys into Rusty Arrows. The Black Orcs are smashing the Longbeards now. And look at this. You've got Miners with Black Orcs just running behind them. They're now starting to turn around, but that is not looking good. The Squigs with the Nasty Skulkers are smashing through the Longbeards here. And over here, the Nasty Skulkers are getting into the side of the Rangers. This is not looking good. The Dwarfs are losing this strong centre they had here. And here comes the AP Lunars as well. They do have their fancy ability. What she's doing. Here we go. Has been dropped as well. So that's going to be even more melee attack going. Dwarfs desperately very fancy. Look at this. But they are being smashed in by the Night Goblins. They really want to use their Fanatics if they haven't already. Because they can, with the Dwarfs all bundled up like this, they're going to smash through it. But look, we do have some Goblin Wolf Riders. I think they're waiting for Dwarfs to break at this point. And of course, the Warlord's Boys, unbreakable, getting in there, dealing with the Iron Drakes. Going to normal speed now. Wazark put about. Look, they've been shattered. And these archers need to move up there. They need to keep on supporting. Got some Black Orcs over there. Smashing through here. Yeah, they're smashing into there. But, oh, here comes the Wolf Riders. Just as Finch was starting to fall apart for the Dwarves, the Wolf Riders then come in there. Cannons are still getting some shots off, though. Really want to see those Fanatics go. But yeah, look, they've been shot, so the Black Orcs and Squigs can now move in. The Dwarfs are having a hell of a time now. Dealing with all this. You've got Miners and they're being all shot in the back, so they're now starting to break. Over here, we've got Rangers that are being smashed to bits. Longbeards are being broken. The Dragonback Slayers trying to hold this flank. But on the other flank, Wazark is just smashing these Dwarves to the ground here. Iron Drakes, oh, look at them all. All wavering. The Greenskins are getting the balance of power. The Goblins are still there. Well done. But over here, there is a lot breaking. And if the Greenskins can keep the pressure on, the Dwarves won't be able to recover. I mean, Wazark's at full strength. But we do have the Rune Lord who's pretty well as well. But there's a lot of Black Orcs. And the balance power, and it's huge. They are over 2 to 1 in the Greenskins' favour. And remember, that's with anti-infantry squigs and Blackhawks of anti-armour. We still have the Night Goblins, kind of just sat there doing a bit of damage. There's a last standard dwarves here, the Longbeards, but they've got smoke bomb dropped on them. We got the Hammers trying to deal with them, the Dragon Mexlade, all trying to gather around the Rune Lord to try and keep him alive. Got some versatility going down. Watch out. Here we go. It's just been dropped. Oh, that is not what the dwarves wanted to see. That is not. But there's a lot of dwarves starting around here because they weren't chased down. Especially the Rangers. They're going to be a serious pain. And the Gyrocopter's going to be a pain. Well, they're running out of ammunition. The Goblins are now moving up. Wazark is just smashing through this. Gotta be careful though. The Dragonback Slayer will count him as large because he's on his pig and will smash him down. But I think they've got enough numbers now. Could it be the Greenskins are being the dwarves? Whoa, on a hill. Look, they're all shattering now. So's the Rune Lords. They've done it. There's just 2 guys left. And how did they do that? The Greenskins beat the dwarves on a hill. Well played. Well played. That is an amazing game there. GG. Well played. So, the dwarves, yeah, it was a good all-round army. That was the thing. That is a standard army. You got some artillery, you got the Gyrocopters for scouting and dealing with stuff. The Iron Drakes were there to deal with, like, any big monsters they brought, which they brought none. And, yeah, the Longbeards you would have thought would hold, but this many Blackhawks, and, oh, the way they snuck her in. Crime boxing never pays. But that's fantastic. Let's just check in the chat. Was there anything that Warg's smiling on us? I think even Chaos Berserker is impressed with that. He might be Berserker, but I think he likes a good Warg. Squad Boss Madnobs, what do you think about the Warhammer Tabletop? Warhammer Tabletop. Thank you, Shadow Greycast. Crime never pays except when it does. So, Tabletop, when you say Warhammer, do you mean Warhammer 8th edition or that disgusting, monstrous, horrible, you know, thing that apparently is Age of Sigma? I mean, not that I'm biased to it or anything. Tabletop, I am a massive player. In fact, at some point, I am planning on doing the Tabletop channel. There you go, I've given you a bit of insight there. That'll be a different channel, but yeah. Where are you? There we go. Age of Sigma. Okay, everyone, I know he's new to the channel, but can we just ban him from the chat? That'd be great. Unfortunately, I'm hardcore Warhammer Fantasy. And the fact that not only... If they did Age of Sigma better, I might have been alright. But they wiped out Warhammer for something that was much worse. For no reason. It was... Yeah. But I love the Tabletop. So we're going to do this one now. Zarda. So YouTube favorite, Lizardmen versus the High Elves. I need mod powers to do that. I don't trust anyone in my chat to be a modder. It scares me. So we got 2 Spearmen, White Lions, a couple of Archers, Sea Guard, ooh, Artillery, and Aerial. Against 3 Sorcerers, Temple Guards, some Cold Ones or Horned Ones, a couple of Crosscores, and yeah, that. Now, to be honest, if you guys enjoy Age of Sigma, good for you. It's just I'm hardcore 8th edition, and I'm sticking to that. So yeah, we got some crossbows there. We got the Fireborn Dragon Prince is always good. Aerial the Radiant on horseback with butterflies. Oh. Star of Avalon, the Staff of Avalon, Arcane Conduct, Earthblood, Fast Protection, Siltstone of Issa, Shield of Sapphire, and yeah, Massive Prowess. Was there any other characters? I'm sure there was. Are they on the flank? No, they're not. Okay, so it's just that then. And the Lizardmen over here, we have... Ooh, Source Old Blood. Very nice on his little T-Rex there. So Source Old Blood has Horn of Croxgore, the Stand Your Ground, Amulet of Itcha, Cold-Blooded, and Frenzy. He also has a Skink Priest of Heavens. And he has got Wind Blast, Harmonic Convergence, and the Rolling Skies. Oh, look at these volleys immediately getting in there. Luckily, these Saurus Warriors came with shields, so they're prepared for it. Also, got a little Bestodon there, Feral Bestodon. There we go. In moving, I'm going to look at the chat, because I may have upset a few people. Moving up. I need people more level-headed, do I? To do. We got a chat, Clat Wargun. But honestly, to the new guy, can't remember your name now, I couldn't say it, but if you like Age of Sigmar, that's fair enough. I mean, I know they've improved it a lot now. Yeah, they have improved the lore a lot, but I just prefer the whole blocks of infantry myself. I just prefer the game style. So, how this is, blocks of infantry outmaneuvering each other, things like that. That's just, if I want skirmish games, I've got Warhammer 40k for that. That's the only reason. I think if you're new to any game, I think Age of Sigmar, yeah, it's a good place to go. But where I've got 40k for that, I just use Warhammer Fantasy. But yeah, I do want to do a channel at some point, because I've actually got a home build table. This game's taken a while to go, isn't it? But they're slowly getting there. Saurus Warriors are now going to meet with the White Lions, and you've got the Pure Pelts over there, Pure Main Company. In they come. But remember, when these guys have just got the White Lions in support, these guys have a T-Rex and Crocodiles of Hammers. It's going as well as expected. Me, the T-Rex goes straight through there. Got Wind Blast being dropped as well by the Skink Priest. The Fireborn there. Yep, Fireborn coming in, trying to deal with the Cold One Knights, trying to flank. So we've got a bit of cavalry on cavalry here, but the High Elves do have Spearmen coming in to help. So that's not looking good. But the front line's just disintegrating for the High Elves. Just absolutely disappearing. Practically nothing left. I mean, where the heaviest resistances of the Dragon Princes and that, they've got the heaviest big guys hitting. But the Archers are focusing fire on there, which is probably for the best. There you go, Code Ones on this one have been beaten back, but we do have the Old One smashing through these guys with the Temple Guard as well, which is going to smash them up good. There you go, the centre, the Pure Man Company are right for him, but Croc Scores have pretty much been wiped out. But now the Lizardmen are moving along, but they're getting recharged by the Fireborn. Oh, look at that jump though, but there goes the Heathen. That's going to be a massive pain for the Lizardmen, but they are smashing these Spearmen to bits. But they need, these Croc Scores need to get in here. Get in there. Deal with the Archers. Don't worry about the Spearmen. The Saurus guys have got them. Over here, though, we do have anything that breaks. The Fireborn and the Dragon Princes are chasing down. But finally, the Temple Guard are beating the White Lions. In this combat, we do have now Spearmen trying to help. There you go. That's what I was thinking. Croc Scores. Get into the flank. Get the War Machines. Get the Archers. That's where their power is. When this group of Saurus Warriors and Temple Guards smashing the Spearmen. Skink Priest is getting in there. The Fireborn are getting in there as well. Earthblood upgraded has just been dropped on them, so there's a lot of healing going on, making it very difficult for the Lizardmen to go for. The Crocodiles have been shut down because they've been sniped by them, by all the Archers, but we have Temple Guard moving up, getting hit by the Archers, but they're just getting them off the artillery piece. I would have probably rather get them here, win the front, and then move in, but it makes sense to push them back. But look, Saurus Warriors as well. Front line's pretty much crumbled now. All we got is the White Lions, the Fireborn, that need to keep cycle charging, and some Spearmen. But the Lizardmen have lost a lot. I mean, they've got a Feral Bestodon. They do have a kind of sword with the Old Blood on there. And we do have some Temple Guard in there as well, smashing them. Over here, oh dear, they've rampaged. Never mind. Where's this going? Aetherial is chasing down 7 Croxagores. Okay then, we don't need a Heathen. They don't need that. Oh, what's that, a snipe? You missed. But whilst he's off chasing crocodiles, these guys are smashing the front line in. And look, suddenly, they're going straight in. And even the Dragon Princes are starting to question the life choices. In they come. This is not what you wanted, was these. Straight into the Archers. I mean, we do have the Sea Guard here. So you do have the Spearmen. So the Spearmen just get in there. The Archers pull back and shoot. But they've done here as well. And the Bow Thrower is in position as well because they've broken. In fact, it looks like the High Elves have broken most of the tag. The only thing that's going through now is the Centre Purse. I wouldn't say you've failed, but you're being chased by a giant T-Rex. But in comes the Pure Main Company. Aetherial still chasing down those Croc Scores. Well, yeah, a lot of Lizardmen are starting to break. Bounce power is slightly in the High Elf's favour. There's a lot here, and a lot. Yeah, the Dragon Princes have chased them down till they've shattered. So really, all that's left for the Lizardmen is over here. But this is their best stuff as well. But a lot of it's sort of rampage now. Temple Guard getting beaten up badly. Here he comes into the archers. This is what you want him to be doing. Always on the charge. Always on the move. Never let him get pinned down. But, unfortunately, here comes the Fireborn smashing in. And they're probably going to beat them quite badly. Do have some Temple Guard rallied. He's now charging back in. But the boat throws shooting him in the back. Got 3,500 life left. And I believe, there goes Illyrio. See, he's coming back. Oh, and so are the Croc scores. But are they actually, to be fair, they're taking so long. They'll probably all break before then. There goes that Heathen. Look at that blob she's got the Heathen on. And fast protection. And there we go. The Lizardmen are finally fought off by the High Elves. I thought the Lizardmen had it really good when they smashed through then. But they just didn't seem to optimise. And their cavalry got shot down way too quickly. So that's very unfortunate there. But very good game there by both sides. Yeah, so that's a win for the High Elves against the Lizardmen. Where was that? That was you, weren't it? So, delete that. How are we doing on time? Pretty good. How's the chat doing? Everyone's talking about why should we, make love, not war. Have you never, like, played for Warhammer? Yeah. Looking good. We got over 20 people in the chat watching. So welcome everyone. Thank you for joining. We've already had some high ups and green skins. Let's see if there's anything. Oh, should we go for a blind pick? I think we will. We'll go for a blind pick. What have we got? Poncha, PC Gaming. Good evening. Welcome to the channel. I know you're new because you joined our Discord only today. Chat is a chaos wasteland. If you haven't already, hit that like button. Well, you could do if you want. So, what have we got? Hang on. Hang on. I swear we've already seen this one. I swear I've deleted this one as well. We saw it because they come in and flank and attack, but they lose momentum so the High Elves win. Why oh why has that been left there? Interesting that it was one where's one that didn't have any names either. Which one was it? Dark Elves, Greenskins, Dark Elves, Greenskins, Dwarfs, Betonia. Hang on, where's it gone? Have I gone mad? No, seriously, it was there, it loaded, it was one we've already seen. I've come back and now it's gone. Am I just going mad? Nah, we're not trashing it. We're just denying its existence. Hang on, that was it, weren't? No. Oh, there it is. Oh, very strange they did that. Anyway, right, let's go. People saying they want to see Skaven. Well, that's the thing. If Age of Sigma got you into the hobby, that's fair enough. That's, you know. But I did... Warhammer Fantasy is what I got into when I was like 13. That was over a decade ago. Or Greenskins versus Beatmen. But we'll look for some Skaven. I don't think there's much... Not many people picked Skaven, which is really unfortunate. Oh, Norsca and Beastmen. We haven't seen either of them. So that's Group E round 1. Let's make a note of that. Is there any Skaven? That's it. Not many people picked them, unfortunately, which is a shame. Ah, there we go. Batonia versus Skaven. Let's go. So, what have we got? Oh, this is interesting. And it's a good map as well. So, we've got what looks like those Skaven slaves there. All play catapults and lightning claw. Lightning cannon. Versus Trebuchet. But they do have Royal Hippogriff Knights. Hell Pit Abominations, some Assassins, but a lot of really weak Spearmen here by the looks of it. Yeah, a lot of Peasants, a lot of Archers though. Battle Pilgrims, good solid front line. Paladins, they could be a problem. And the Fey Enchantress. The thing is, the Skaven could use the Lightning Cannon to wipe out the Trebuchet and then make the Batonians have to go to them. That's a scave for. So the Paladins, absolutely nothing fancy about them whatsoever. We do have the Fey Enchantress hiding beside the tree. She's got Favour of the Fey, Arcane Conduct, Regrowth, Earthblood. Is it good that I'm starting to learn what these symbols actually mean without looking? Mischief of the Lady and the Life Bloom. We also have the Blessing of the Lady. And I think, yeah, that's it. The two Paladins of that. Trebuchet's over here. We do have the Defenders. So Knights Errant, Regiment of Renowned. Peasants at the front. Where's the other cavalry? Ah, down there. Knights Errant, just standard there. So not much cavalry, actually. But the Skaven... Oh, Lightning Cannon's already firing. But yeah, they've got mostly just slaves. We do have a Warlock Engineer. Who has got... Death Frenzy, Hellwing Wargale, the Warpstone Armour, and Musk of Fear. We also have... Oh, look. Gutter Runners of Poison over there. But we do have Lord Scroak, who has got all of the abilities. The Liber Barbaricus, the Rod of Corruption, Stand Your Ground, Pestilent Breath, and Vermintide, or Pestilence and Plague Rush. Is there any other characters? Well, we do have a Hell Pit Bomb. Look at this beautiful spread, though. The Skaven have done. Look at that. They're dominating this entire half. So you've got the Plague Catapult over there. You've got the Lightning Cannon there. And then we've got the Plague Catapult there. Seriously, I'm loving this setup from the Skaven. And the fact that they've got all these layers of slaves. And then we've got Clan Rats. Hell Pit Abomination's going to be a problem. So, yeah, oops, sorry, that's the items getting in the way. So, yeah, they want to play catapults. Don't shoot the peasants, that's a waste. Oh, Seawolf has got some input. They say that whichever team beats the other has got a good chance of winning. Now, I can't argue with that. Where's the lightning? Oh, the Trebuchets are going for the Clan Rats, which, to be honest, aren't worth that much. Where's the lightning cannon going? Skaven, where's your lightning cannon going? Play catapults though, getting some good hits. That's what you want to aim at. Ignore the peasants. Don't go towards them. No, you fools. You're going to get... Well, I say most of them missed. But I bet the next volley doesn't. Actually, they're just scouting by the looks of it. They are just getting a good scout. Where are the cavalry? That's going to be the decider. And a lot of forces have been left behind, actually, which isn't very good. They're sending in bits with the Skaven. Oh, they have made contact with the enemy. And the peasants have scared them off. Probably think they're storm vermin. Got some good shots being here. Where's the... Oh, wonder what happened there. If that was the good... Uh-oh, what's going on here? We have Vermintide Clan Rats coming out. So the Clan Skaven are going to start pushing down the hill, I reckon. Oh, Lightning Cannon getting some good shots on the Royal Hippogriff Knights there. Knights Errant trying to move onto the flank. What about the other side? But yeah, the Skaven are slowly coming in. The Catapults have got the high ground. I never thought I'd say that, but the Skaven have the high ground. And even if they try and get here, we've got Skaven, Death Gutter Runners and that, and Slaves ready to go. I mean, they are just sending in bit by bit, because they don't need to send in everything. They're just keeping these guys busy with the cannon and lightning and the catapults and all sorts does all the damage. So where are the Royal Hippogriff Knights? Where have they gone? Oh, there they are. They're covered in the background. The Skaven trying to get some hits on the terrain themselves. Getting some good hits, though. Where's the Trebuchet? What's the Trebuchet aiming at? That's going to be the big question. The Lightning Cannon has taken some damage, so I assume that is them. Oh dear, the Magical Clan Rats have shattered. But remember, there's a lot of stuff here. They don't realise here. And the Skaven are sending in bits and bits. But remember, they can run faster than them, so they can then run, regroup, come back down again. So they don't... Yeah, the Trooper is now firing at the Lightning Cannon. Lightning Cannon trying to deal with the Trooper set. The Royal Hippogriff Knights. We do have the Knights Errant have snuck into the flank, but I think they know they're there, or at least expect it. Definitely going to go after the Plague Catapult. Knight Errant over here, slowly moving up. They've got some swordsmen coming in, Battle Pilgrims holding there. But yeah, the Skaven are just sending in bit by bit with the catapult. Drops in, you know, gets as many shots as they can in. And the archers are wasting ammunition on the first targets. I don't like this. I don't like this. Catapults, what are you doing? Don't... I know you want some good point-blank range shots. Oh, look, the Royal Hippogriff Knights are using this canyon to hide from the cannon. Fantastic use there. But they have got, oh, the Baronicus and the Howling Warp Gale taking some serious damage on them. That's taking a lot down. A lot of the Skaven are starting to break, but that's just the front line. What is going on here? Artillery, what are you doing? We've got men-at-arms pushing in. Looks like we're going to have, yeah, more Clan Rats, the Hell Pit Abomination. It looks like, yeah, the Knight Errant as expected has come in, but they've destroyed the Skaven Slaves, and we are, yeah, weren't expecting most. Lord Skroka now, and the Hell Pit Abomination going over there, dealing with the heavy hitters. But now, look, Petonia's pushing up the hill, but they're going to be knackered by the time they get up there. And all they fought against is slaves. Now they've got gutter runners and death runners and other runners. But look, this Capo's been left unprotected, and the Knight Errant is going to punish them severely for it. But I think the Skaven, look, they've abandoned the catapult and are making a run for it. But to be fair, I don't think they're that worried about it anymore. But the Petonian peasants are now pushing up. The death runners and gutter runners trying to pull back. Hell Pit Abomination chasing them down. We also have, yeah, the Skaven Clan Rats are dealing with, but they've got the Paladins there now. This is the main punch, I think, of the Petonian now here. Royal Hippogriff Knights are out and about, but they are getting shot at by everyone. But they've regained a lot of health. A lot of health, but they don't care. They're going after some nice, tasty gutter runners. The Knights are now charging in. Into the, trying to deal with them. And now, yeah, look at this breakthrough they've made with the Battle Pilgrims and the Men-at-Arms. This flank's now gone. And over here, Lord Skroka's trying to hold it together. But the Holy Wardens are going to be a massive pain to try and beat. As you see, they're smashing through. Suddenly, the Skaven are in a really bad position here. Seem to be really struggling. The Hell Pit Abomination is getting in there, but he's already at half strength. And he is up against the Fey Enchantress. The defenders, who are there, no, they're only anti-infantry actually, but you also got paladins as well, which are anti-large. That's a problem. But there is a lot of gutter runners of poison and Skroka getting involved, and the Warlock Engineer. Hellpit trying to get out of there. They've only 2,000 health. If we go over here, the Skaven are desperately trying to hold the line, but look, the Royal Hippogriff Knights are coming in and destroying the gutter runners. And over there, we have spearmen trying to hold up against men-at-arms, but they will just there. Petonian, they've given up the high ground, is what's happened here. And the Petonians have punished them for it. And now, oh, there goes the catapult. They're getting some good hits on the defenders, who are now routing. The Paladins routed as well. If the Skaven can beat this force here, the Hell Pit Abomination, though, 2,000 health and taking a real beating. But they are being swarmed by Clan Rats. So, not all the hits are going to be on him. We do have Lightning Cannon. We do have Plague Catapults kind of just here. I think that is due to a glitch where the artillery doesn't, like, fire. They just march in. And Lord Skroka getting in there as well now. The Hell Pit Abomination getting out there with the terrible regeneration. But, oh dear, here comes the Knight. And they've still got all this archer fire coming in. And they've got a lot of ammunition. And yeah, as you can see, it's all kind of happening here. The Royal Hippogriff Knights are dealing with the gutter runners. Over here, yeah, you got Knights Errant are chasing down the Plague Gore Catapult. They should move on. They shattered. They should come in and deal with Clan Rats, so all these guys can move in. And they are winning. Oh no, they're going straight to the Men-at-Arms. That is going to cause some serious problems with leadership if they can make a break. But the Knights Paladins getting in there. Skroka, though, giving the Battle Pilgrims a good hit there. They have the Warlock Engineer. But now we've even got peasants coming back. And look at this archer fire. With all the fire, with all the poison coming in. The Skaven are really starting to struggle now. They really don't have anywhere to kind of hold. And the the Hell Pit Abomination, less than 1,000 health. Bounce power hugely. Yeah. The Petonian, there he goes. They do summon some slaves though. But Petonias outnumber them nearly 2-1. And they've got all these guys coming in. And the artillery's been beaten now by Skaven. Yeah, and as you see, the cavalry are now getting the upper hand. I think it's... We do have what looks like, is that Night Runners? Yep, Gutter Runners and Night Runners. But the defenders are smashing them down quickly. And now the archers are picking off what's left. Over here, where's Scroke? That's going to be the decider. Warlock Engineers going so Scroke. Yeah, this is not looking good. Favour of the Face been dropped on them. Engineer's been terrified away, so it's all just Scroke. Look at that leadership. And that's it. Batonia's got it. Very interesting strategy there by both of them, especially the Skaven trying to hit in waves, trying to wear down the peasants, but unfortunately they gave up the high ground, gave up the artillery quite quickly. Yeah, and the cavalry in that, and heck, even the peasants did a fantastic job. The battle pilgrims just smashed through everything. I desperately need a drink. Oh, flippin' heck. The last few battles have been really intense. Chat looking good. 39 kills on the peasants, the MVP. Yeah, I'll give you that. I'll give you that. I believe it was quite far down the bottom, weren't it, that one we just did? I can't remember who played in it already. Is that bad? Oh yeah, it was that Skaven, weren't it? There we go. So, yeah. I think that is the last Skaven game of the tournament so far. But we did see one we haven't seen yet. Where was it? Where was it? You're not in order, are you? No wonder I'm getting confused. Beastmen and Norska, guys. Some tactical play, that's for sure. So we got, what I'll do, guys, this is probably going to be the last one for tonight. I'm getting rather tired, but we do have Sudoku versus Lorion. So Norska versus Beastmen. Where's Sudoku in the chat? If you're in the chat, mate, why haven't you said hi yet? PC Gaming, Poncha, he loves the Beastmen. Who doesn't? Who doesn't like a furry, hairy man? We'll move on very quickly. So, we've got some Centaurs and Wolves over here. We've got some Harpies doing a bit of scouting there. What's going on here? What's going on here? Skinwolf Wereking, who has got the, looks like Foe Seeker, Fury, and Regeneration. Actually, what says physical resistance? 20%. Very nice. What are the Beastmen doing? Hidden all the way back here. We have got a Brave Shaman of Beasts on a chariot. Remember, guys, hashtag Goreball Chariot. So, we need to make that a thing. Jagged Dagger, the Transformation of Cardon, and Flock of Doom. Then we've got Margot of the Saddle. Look at the size of him. He's literally twice the size of the other Beastmen around him. That's insane. And he hasn't actually got that much. He's just got Staff of Ruinous Corruption and Regen. That's it. Very cheap. Very simple. We also have the Man Rippers here. Great unit to use of their anti-large. Over here we've got some more Harpies. Got some more Centaurs. Some more Wolves here. For the... Oh, and yet some more there. Centaurs. For the Norse Guard, we do have some Skin Wolves. That's a bit terrifying. A couple of units of that. We do have the Sorcerer Shaman on horseback, Law of Death, who has been given the Fate of Boona. That's always a good one. Doom and Darkness, Spirit Leech, and Life Leech. And now Doom and Darkness, minus 16 leadership. Gets Beastmen. That's really good because they don't have much leadership. We've got lots of Berserkers, Mordors, the Famir with great weapons. Oh, guys, we have Frog. Look at that with his massive hammer. And he's got Fight or Die and Foe Seeker. So the lords here are actually quite stripped down. Got Icehorn Mordors, Regiment of Renowned. Some more for me in the background there. Some Berserkers. So Beastmen have definitely gone for the harassment. Well, Norska, like true Vikings, But there's a lot here going against the Skin Wolves. Look at this. Centicles going in, but they are just plain Centicles. They don't have great weapons. But you do have the poison as well. And just to sit, look at the health bar go. I mean, more Centicles are getting in there though. But yeah, in comes a Norsca. We do have the Skin Wolves as well. Where's he going? Try to help his king. The Harpy's doing a good scout. Again, oh, we do have some of the throwing axes over there. The wolves have been better. Oh, Fair Boon has just been dropped on this unit. Oh no, Spirit Leech. I apologise. Spirit Leech has been dropped on there. The familiar great weapons. And look, all these guys have come to scatter all of this. But oh no, look at all this cavalry coming in now. But if the Beastman was clever, they would turn around to go with this. Or go for him. They wouldn't join the fight that the Norsca have committed to winning. That is a terrible idea. And the Skin Wolf is chasing down the Centicles with the throwing axes. And he's got to get in there. Well, this is all happening. Norsca's moving up. You can see the Beastmen aren't moving because they're focused on delivering with this. Not sure how the Salmon Sorcerers got caught off with the throwing axes, but they are being chased by the Berserkers. So that's something to consider. Over here, that attack from the Beastmen got absolutely shut down, and even this push here, though it's still a threat, it's not doing probably as much as they wanted because these guys are fast. Look at them run across the field. Fantastic job. Go back over here. We have got... Look, even the Sorcerer has actually scared off the Centicles. I think that says quite a lot about the Norsca Visa's Beastmen. Yeah, but I think that was already for the engagement to happen. I don't think there's any ranged for either side apart from the Centicles there. It looks like they are going to go in. But Centicles are right behind them, so they've got to be careful about committing. These guys need to push up, and they are as well. They're just leaving these... the Centicles and Fellbass behind. In come the charge, and against like Berserkers and that Uncle Spearman, they're just going to die. But we do have Centicles going into the back, and they don't have much armour either. That's quite painful to watch, but we do have Forces of Norsca moving straight in. We do have some Gore Herd there as well. Berserkers, but they have been whittled down because of the throwing axes, so that's not going to go so well. Where's the Sorcerer? There he is. He has been spotted by the Harpies. Over here, though, yeah, the Forces of Norsca, the Berserkers have just been overrun. Because the Beastmen flanked and they should have really. I think the Norsca should have pulled back and wait for the big hitters to come, then attack again. Because they're the pitch pressure on the Beastmen to push up. Instead, now they're on the back foot. In comes the heavy hitters though, including all of the Skin Wolves, the Werewolves, whatever you want to call them. They're getting in there. We do have some Centicles over there. Do have some hidden over there. Got Sovereign Bean some. Marco for the Shadow Gaves getting involved. Oh, Kelv spawn. We have Chaos Swim, but there goes Fair Boon, a perfect target. Look how much damage is done on them already. Half health. Over here, Forces of Norsca have been overrun by the Beastmen. They've now been shattered as well. In comes the Famir, though, with great weapons. The Harpies are trying to slow them down, but they will just smash them, I suspect. Chaos Spawn trying to get in there, so we've got Skin Wolves being beaten by Chaos Spawn. That is not what I was expecting, but they are winning that overall engagement. I need to get rid of that because there's so much going on. But we do have a lot of Centicles going in. The bounce power slightly in the Beastman's favour, unfortunately. Norsca's really got to push through with this hitting. Spirit Leech being dropped on the Man Rippers as well. And Flock of Doom's just been dropped. Hang on, hang on. Are those Skin Wolves being turned into Chaos Spawn? Or was that just me? I don't know, but the Skin Wolves are making a run for it. And we got Centicles and Throne Axes doing a great job here. Harassing from a distance. Got that Feral Manticle doing a nice bit of damage. The attack on here is completely flundered. And now the Beastmen can come in and surround them. It's not looking good for the forces of Norsca, unfortunately, of their amazing Skin Wolf army. They charged too soon. They needed these heavy hitters in the fight, and they charged when it suited the Beastmen best. And yeah, now the Beastmen are just pushing through. Wiping them out. I mean, we've got Skin Wolf in there. We've got Frog in there trying to do damage. And there's you know, the Centicles now aren't great. But yeah, and we got the Brute of the, is that the Hound? Yes, Brute of the Hound there, but they're being slaughtered. Do have some more Norsca rallying, but yeah, it's all kind of falling apart. And because of all the mobility that the Beastmen have, they can chase down the Norscas until they decide to shatter. Like you can see in the distance here, Warhounds chasing them down, wait till they shatter, then move to the next target. Absolutely fantastic. We do have a duel here. The Shadow Gave is taking on Frog and the Skin Wolf Wecking. But he is not alone. And now they're slowly but surely getting overrun. As you can see, yeah, everything's either been wiped out or shattered. Beastmen hugely in their favour now. And it's not looking good. It is just, I think, just those 2 models left pretty much. There's 50 models, but 2 of them are here. We do have 23 Icehorn Marauders coming in, but look, Sentinels immediately going in, and that charge will probably just break them. The Werekin's now broken, Frog's broken. There they go, bounce power. There it is. The Beastmen have it against the forces of Norska. Did someone say Berserker? Don't have to call me so many times. Oh dear. Oh dear. So yeah, definitely the more numerous army I find normally does better because they've got more options. And what got me was Norska did a brilliant counter against their early harassment. I thought they'd been the harassment. Now they just need to have their infantry wait till the harassment's dealt with, and then the big guys can come back and they can smash the infantry. Instead, the infantry went unsupported, which meant that the Sentinels and all that being faster than the counter form just left them behind. So, really, really unfortunate there. But well played by both, but definitely a good win there by the Beastmen. Look, very confident win there. They had more guys left than they lost. For Beastmen, I think that says a lot. So, guys, that is it for today. Where was that? That was Group E, was it? Round 1? Yes, it was. So, there we go. A lot more games played, but plenty more to go through. We will get through this probably in the next week or so. Probably another couple of weeks. And then we've got to round this 48 down to... How many was it again? 16? Yes. Yes, so 48 gets knocked down to 16 after these 120 games. Insane. So guys, it's great to see so many new names in the chat. We've got Dimmy G has joined. Wicked's in there. Poncher's new to the Discord, so great to see him. Fat Ass Frodo, he's just a classic. Berserker, who is very vain. And everyone else has taken part. Of course, if you're watching it later, do comment, do hit that like button. Do subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, because we are making our way. We've reached the 800 mark, and now we're making our way. The big one next is 1,000. So we've got to try and reach that 1,000, guys. Thank you very much for joining me tonight for all these replays, and I hope to see you for the next one. Till then, guys, take care.